So welcome back everybody to Connor's Crazy Channel. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the support we've got on our channel. Because we have gained 20 subscribers just from this. Not even been a full week. From this weekend, these few days, we now have 158 subscribers. All thanks to you guys. And yeah, before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, as well as check out our newest plush unboxing of, drumroll please, well, if you have seen it, or if you haven't, I just got it uploaded, well, by the time I'm filming this video anyway. It is my first power-up version of Luigi, because we've had Lewis, which I refuse to call him Luigi, because from now on, he is literally called Lewis. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, you have to go to my channel and check out the video about him, the plush video about him. But I have now received Lewis, my OG Jack-specific Luigi I use in every single video, and I have my Luigi's Mansion Scared Expression Luigi plush. But even though they're all really cool Luigi plushes, this is gotta be my coolest, and I guess I could have it kind of as a tie to the Jack-specific one. And the only reason I say that is he's my OG Luigi for the channel. But he is the Super Mario 3D World Cine Cat Luigi plush. And he's also as I said, my first powered up version of Luigi. You'd think I would have got the Cine Fire Luigi, or, a more simple. I mean, this is a pretty common one, but I'm saying you get what I'm saying. Like, how for my Mario power-ups, I have the Fire Mario and Ice Mario, which are both really cool designs, but they're both pretty simple power-ups. And that now means I actually have, by one, being this cat Luigi, officially have more Luigi plushes than Mario, which is crazy. But he's super awesome. He's really cute, he's really awesome, and he looks just, like, really cool, and he popped right out of the game. So, as you can see with this tier list, this is my first tier list video I've ever done on this channel. This is going to be part 1, so stay tuned, subscribe if you want. I would appreciate it. It means a lot. You have no idea how much it really does mean to me. It makes me really happy, and we are trying to reach 200 by the end of the year, so it would mean a lot if you subscribed. As you can see, this is our first ranking tier list video. So, you can see I already have put them into their spots. I know a lot of people will show where they're put, but before you just click off the video by looking at them, let's take a deep dive of why I think these things, and if you don't know, I'll tell you who they are. So, I'm actually going to be starting off with a YouTuber who only has like 50, maybe 51 subscribers, so he's not even at 100, so you may know him, you may not. But, I know him. This next YouTuber. Oh, wait. Before we move on to this YouTuber, I didn't even tell you guys what it is. So this is going to be part 1 of ranking Mario Plushtubers. I will rank other ones in a part 2, as well as secondary plush channels, because a lot of people skip past that when they do ranking videos, but there is actually a lot of good secondary channels. Mine and my secondary channel, I mainly do edits, but if you haven't, you can go subscribe to Connor Edits now, and as well as my main channel if you're new. But this is part 1. I only have 10, at least I believe. Yes, I think I only have 10. But this is part 1. So this is ranking Mario Plushtubers part 1. So again, this next one, or when I say next one, I mean the first one. Sorry, I'm tired. I had a long day at the fair, but let's not get too sidetracked. So this Plushtuber/plush channel is named Poison Flower Productions. You may have heard of him, you may have not. He's not that popular yet. I think he's honestly pretty underrated, but it's pretty good. His content is pretty good. If you guys don't know what a ranking or tier list is, the absolute top would be the best, the bottom would be the worst. And I know people say if you put one above the next, like, what I mean by that is if I have, like, a good or bad section, let's say, for Poison Flower Productions, he's in the third slot, which would be C, but I kind of named them basically on what I think of them. But if you see his spot, if you like a plus channel or whatever, in this case it would be a plus channel, more you put it above. But I don't do that because that doesn't really matter. I mean, all I care about is putting them in a ranking system. I don't have to put one above the other in the system to make it seem like, oh, one's better than the other. Just put them in what spot you believe they are at. That's my opinion. I think he does pretty good, but because he's newer, he doesn't have too many videos, and I think he could use more editing, but he's not bad. He's not bad. He's pretty funny, I'll say that. So he has pretty decent content. And also, before we get into the next ones, I do want to say, I'm not saying any of these are bad, so don't take it that way. If you're watching this and you're one of them on the list, again, if you're not, this is only part 1, and again, these are plush channels I've either seen, whether it be all their videos and shorts, or I'm still watching, or if I think they're really good, or even if I've seen only a few episodes, I'm like, whoa, they're pretty good, then I'll probably rank them. But this is all that I kind of seen, or I'm subscribed to. Some I'm not really subscribed to, but I watch sometimes, and I still might rank them, you know. But this is, again, just part 1. I'll make some other rankings. So, yeah, before we get into these next ones, which I do recommend, go subscribe to Poison Flower Productions if you haven't. I want to say, I don't believe any of them are bad, so do not take it like that. Even if the lowest one says kinda bad, or not too good, or whatever it says, it doesn't mean that I truly believe they're bad. I feel like over time they can get better. Basically, I'll say what I like about them and what I don't, so in a ranking list, yes, some might be above the others, but, you know, that's probably because they had more time on YouTube or editing softwares or whatever. And, as you can see, I'm on the list as well, but I'm not that high up. I'm not just saying it because it's just myself, but I genuinely think I could get better at things, but that is the, first one. Okay, so how we're gonna do this is, I'm gonna go from the pretty good section to the fire section to the goats, which are like the best. So we're gonna go from the pretty good section upwards. And then, once we're done with them, we're gonna go down to the last 2. I know it doesn't really make sense, but we're gonna go from the okay or pretty good ones, which is the section name, to the better ones until we get to the really not as good, because I don't want to say anyone's bad, so really don't take it that way. It is my opinions, and again, this is only part 1, there will be more, but, there's only 10, so yeah. Again, a lot of these, I haven't completely seen all their videos, so I can't really say, but I need to add them anyway. So, basically, this next one is Mario Collector Brothers. They do make some pretty funny content. I do like the plushes they use, and they're pretty funny. And they have actually made a few different Plushtuber edits, including me in the 4th one, which was really awesome, and I actually came from their channel from that. I've seen a few of their videos, not too many, so if you're watching this, bro, I'm sorry. I mean, I do like your content, so I'd say pretty good overall. I mean, I do want them to reach 300, I believe, is their goal. And, they have pretty funny content, so I do suggest subscribing. I just feel like, the reason I'm not putting them too high, it's mainly because I haven't seen a lot of their content, but I still want to rank them because they do have pretty funny content for what I've seen, and so I was going to put them on the list, so they're pretty good. And the next one I actually want to talk about is one who is, one of my YouTuber friends in a sense. I mean, we're both subscribed to each other. I'm subscribed to him as well, so. But, he actually, the reason he's in pretty good is I actually really do enjoy his content. He has a crap ton of funny shorts, and if you haven't, go to his channel, subscribe. So this is Mario's Plush World, who is right next to Mario Collector Brothers, but, he's at the very end of it. But again, I don't take it that way, like, oh my gosh, he's the worst now. Just put him in a tier and keep it that way. It doesn't matter. There's no difference. Not in my opinion, anyway, but, Mario's Plush World is really funny. I love some of his YouTube shorts. He likes doing art, and there's actually a secondary channel, but he has like 2 secondary channels, I believe, which is MPW Tunes, I believe it is, and he just does cartoon stuff, and it's pretty funny. And then he has his other second channel called Luigi's Plush World. But again, I'm not gonna go into all that because that's for once more secondary channel ranking or whatever you want me to do about that. But again, this is only part 1. But Mario's Plush World, I'd say MPW. He's pretty funny, but the main reason he's more low, again, I'm not calling anyone bad, and I don't think that the middle of the list is bad either. Once you get after that, then it gets bad, but even then, I'm not calling anyone bad. But I will say, the only reason he's really that ranking is mainly because he doesn't have a lot of videos. And I understand, like, I mean, he does have, like, he has a few videos, I suppose, but some are, like, tutorials or unboxings, and then he's only got, like, 2 or 3 actual plush videos. But I came from his shorts, I really enjoy him, and he's pretty funny from the videos, like, they're pretty good videos, so I gotta say, I really do enjoy his content. And yeah, he's kind of a YouTube friend of mine. I've gained a lot of friends through YouTube, so yeah. But again, that's why he's at that. So let's move on to the next section, which is getting higher, and this will be the fire section. It's gonna be like a fire emoji, but the reason I put them at these ones at the fire section is basically when I say fire, I mean they're awesome. Like they're doing good, but they're not quite the goats. You know what I'm saying? So. Well, yeah, we'll move on to that now. Okay, so starting off the list of the fire Plushtubers, which would be A-listers, would be Safe Mario Bros. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, Safe Mario Bros, Exotic Mario Bros, which that's what he used to be called, but he's now called Safe Mario Bros. You may be questioning me and saying, well, yes, he does Plushtuber edits, which he did, I think, like 4 of mine, as well as he's done a lot of different ones for different Plushtubers. But he's done 4 Plushtuber edits of me. I think they're really awesome. If you haven't, go check them out. You should. I also say subscribe to Safe Mario Bros. But what I'm gonna say though for this is, you technically would be right. He mainly does edits and YouTube shorts, like a lot of his shorts nowadays. He does basically saying to subscribe and stuff like that. They're not bad or anything, but I do think he should do more edit stuff, but it's okay. Either way, you may be thinking he's more of a shorts creator or more of a, like, edit channel. You technically would be right. However, he's making a movie. He's making an SMB movie, which is Safe Mario Bros. As well as, he has made a 2026 plush collection. I believe that was his first video on his channel. Like, he did shorts and stuff and edits, but it was his first video. He did, like, a collection, like a plush collection. I believe it was actually on the 4th of July when he did it, so it was a pretty cool time to post their first video, not including shorts. He also did some other content as well, like, he actually did a plush video called Luigi's Card Deck, or I think that was called, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but, yeah, it was a pretty funny video. I mean, he's pretty funny, honestly, and his edits are really awesome, so I gotta say, I originally came from actually seeing some of his edits, and then I'm like, bro, so I asked him if he could do some edits, and he was down to do them. He's done 4 edits for me, so it's really awesome, and I love his edits, but that's not, if we're going for Plushtubers, then I think his content's pretty funny, and he's making the Safe Mario Bros. Movie, so that should be pretty exciting. Yeah, he's pretty funny. I know he doesn't have that much plush content, some of them really don't, but some are newer, some are older, they just don't have a lot of, like, videos, but these are, again, they still count. He does still count as a Plushttuber, and he does a lot of cool edits, so they're all pretty awesome, and subscribe to him. So yeah, okay, so the next one on this list I came from, funny enough, just as we were talking about Safe Mario Bros, I came from his edits of him, and I'm currently watching through some of his, like, oldest videos, because in my opinion, when you're a true fan, you watch through all the videos, but he has quite a few, so I might have to skip some, but honestly, he's really funny. And, currently, I think I'm watching pretty early in his videos. But he's pretty funny, and, he's, to sum it up, world's biggest fan of the rock band Queen. I know that was random. Actually, it wasn't really random, because he puts in the description as well as his YouTube post, or you can tell he's a big fan of Queen. I had to mention it because if he ends up seeing this, I think he'd appreciate it. I throw it out. Anyways, so another fire plusher, in my opinion, that I'm still watching to this day, because I'm trying to watch some of his older videos, and I actually, last week, I think is when I started watching them. I know, I'm brand new to it, but Blue Toad Productions, absolute goat. Honestly, he's really funny, and you should definitely subscribe to him. He, I think, recently, like, not recently, but pretty recently, he hit like 1,000, and just good for him, man. My goal's 200, and he's out here hitting 1,000, man. But yeah, go subscribe to him. He's really funny. Again, so let me just clarify. When I put in the GOAT section, it's the best or the greatest of all time. You know what that stands for. But the fire section is like next to it. But the reason the goats are like OG Plushtubers, a majority of them. In fact, they're like the types who like inspired me. Not that none of these other ones did. In fact, a lot of these Plushtubers on this list in the second part, if we do a second part, if other have been that still inspire me and give me ideas for plush videos, but you know, the goats are like OGs, like since the beginning, that are just absolute big. But that does not mean anything against the fire section or any of the other Plushtubers on this list. So yeah, Blue Toad. I can't talk. I literally can't talk, dude. Blue Toad Productions is pretty good. I recommend go subscribe to him. He's pretty funny. He really is. And actually, I did make him not some fan art. However, speaking of fan art, if you want, you can now go to my community, post some fan art or whatever you'd like. But yeah, you can now go to my community and post stuff. Feel free to. Don't feel ashamed. I don't know why I say this. It's just I feels like you don't have to necessarily, but I would really love to check out some cool stuff you guys do, because I guarantee you have some creative minds. I only mention that because my community's been up for a while, and no one's posted things. I do check it daily, so I'm not one of those YouTubers or Plushtubers just ignore it. I literally check. I've been checking my community daily to see if anything pops up, but no. Either way, though, I actually, on his community, I made this really cool piece of work. That is, like, I wasn't gonna tell him to use it as a new profile picture. It was more just not a fan art thing. I used PixArt to make it, which I recommend PixArt. Actually, shout out to @InsaneIMB. He'll be changing his name to Chaotic Mario Bros soon, but till then, Insane Mario Bros, shout out to him because he made me go to PixArt. Well, he didn't make me, it was my choice. He didn't force a gun to my head and say, hey, you have to do it, but I watched his video on what he uses for his profile pictures. I recommend it. I recommend PixArt as well, so shout out to him. Again, he's not in this list, but he will probably be in part 2, because I am subscribed to him, and he does pretty funny content, so. Back to it, though. I think Blue Toad Productions is pretty funny. You should subscribe to him. Okay, so let me just say, this next one, Fire Mario Bros. Bro, he's fire. Okay, joke 100% intended. Now, I could have not put him in the fire section. Like, this is legit my opinions. I wasn't just trying to put Fire Mario Bros. In the fire section just because I thought his videos were, like, if I thought they really could use some improvement, or if I thought he was a goated, I would put him ahead, or below, you know, depending on what it is. But I genuinely think his channel is fire. And I actually recently watched all his videos and shorts, and he is pretty funny. He's done, like, I do a collab, I believe, with Bonnie's World, which we'll actually talk about that, possibly, again, in a second part. Again, though, Fire Mario Bros. Is really funny. I mean, if you couldn't tell by his profile picture with Mario with his massive eyeball, which actually gave me some inspiration for the thumbnail of the video, but genuinely, he is so funny, though. I genuinely, you guys should definitely check him out. Subscribe to him, too, because he is really funny. Like, I mean, I watch from his oldest content to currently. But, yeah, he's pretty funny, and, he's good at voice acting. I definitely like his channel a lot. And his videos are fire, and I'm not saying that just as a joke. They really are. They're awesome. So I put them in this section. So he's really awesome. I definitely recommend you check him out. He makes a lot of great content. So, yeah. So this next Plushtuber is one of my absolute favorites. However, the only reason he's not in the GOAT section is, yes, he is a GOAT. However, the reason he's not in the GOAT section is if I would have saw him basically when he first came out, he probably would be. But I kind of stumbled upon Bizarre more recently. Not recently, but like, I'll just say that his content's really fire. I love Bizarre. I, on his community, also did something similar where I made something for him and I posted it on his community. I believe he saw it. I'm not sure. I think he did. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. I'm pretty sure he did. But I think his content's really funny, and he actually doesn't really have like a constant YouTube posting schedule because he doesn't have that many videos or shorts. But when one comes out, you know it's gonna be absolute fire. Like, joke, unintended, but also kind of intended. But like, all in all, the reason he doesn't is because he tries to make it the best, and you know, he does this more of a hobby than a job, which it's understandable. I do it as a hobby now. Of course, I'm still a kid, so I don't really have a legit job. I mean, I'm sure when I'm in a few years, I probably could definitely get a job, but I'm more focused on school right now. Again, I haven't started back in school. It's still my summer break for me. I know some kids are, some kids aren't, but for I think at least a month until I go back to school. I'm getting sidetracked though. But again, I probably will also, even in the future, do it as a hobby. I mean, I would love to do it as a job, but at the same time, that would mean you have to post constantly. But of course, then again, if it was your job, then I guess, unless you have a side job, even then, if it, basically, I'm getting sidetracked though. But he does it as a hobby, and when he does it, he makes sure he puts all of the effort he can into it. There's been a lot of interviewers and other Plushtubers who have actually interviewed him, and he seems like a really awesome dude. Bizarre is really funny, and has some really good content. I especially like his Thanksgiving special, which is like one of his first plush videos on his channel. But his Thanksgiving special is so hilarious. Like, it's absolutely funny. And I'm not just saying, oh yeah, it's funny. It's really funny. Like, it's got some of the best plush humor I've ever seen. He's, like, hilarious. And he's bizarre. Yeah, that was really bad. That was a really bad joke. So yeah, I definitely subscribe to him, and he's really cool. So, we have reached the absolute tip-top of this, section. Or, when I say section, I should say, we've reached the tip-top, Mount Rushmore, if you will, of this part 1, Plushtuber ranking. Starting off with, we've not only referenced this guy in, I don't know, like, countless, like, 3 or 4 videos, but we've made 2 videos dedicated to him. That being the GOATs, Tyler and Kenny, or Tyler and Ricky, depending on how you say it. The cute Mario Bros. CMB. And also, I never call Crazy Mario Bros. CMB. Like, I get it. That's another nickname for him. But whenever people talk about CMB, they say Crazy. You guys realize that not only is Cute Mario Bros. The first ever Plushtuber, but with that name, they are the first original CMB, right? Listen, I get it, but I just never really called him Crazy. I've just called him Crazy. I've never called him... I'm not calling him Crazy. I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. But I've never called him CMB. I've only called Cute Mario Bros. CMB. But yeah, I recently, I started this new series on my channel that you guys seem to really enjoy. I'm glad. Which is the series known as Toad Reacts. The first season isn't completely done. There will actually be more than one season, so each season will kind of focus on something Toad reacts to. But yeah, the first episode of Toad Reacts is out now if you want to go check that out on my channel. And Toad reacts to the cute Mario Bros. Summer Fun video, which, before I get all sidetracked, the Summer Fun series is absolutely goated. I love Summer Fun 3. The first one's pretty peak too, but I love Summer Fun 3. That's my favorite. And all these series, just Tyler and Kenny were like the absolute best legends. Humor was peak. Literally, they introduced characters outside of Nintendo, which I know is pretty common for today. But I mean, like, they have so many random characters. In older videos, I already made a separate video called The Legends, the Cute Mario Bros, but to put it in other words, they just have an old-timey plush feel that's just amazing, I guess. But yeah, they are definitely they are some of the GOATs that inspired me, so they're gonna be in the GOATs top Mount Rushmore for sure. Absolutely goated videos, even for today's standards. Even though their editing quality is not as good as today's, it might even be better. When, like, something about the old-timey feel just makes it feel, like, amazing. It's, like, nostalgic. Like, you could watch it when you're, like, I don't know anymore. If you were born in, like, 2019, yeah, I know, that's more recently, but if you were born in 2019, and you just started watching his videos now, or I should say when you're younger, too, like, if you started watching it, you would feel nostalgic about it, and you wouldn't know why. Heck, you could be an adult, you could be old, I don't know, well, it doesn't really matter, but if you just start watching him, like, now, you feel nostalgia for him, and you don't know why. Or them, I should say. But it's really awesome. And they absolutely deserve to be on the GOATs section. Just go subscribe to them. It's genuinely shocking how low out of all of Plushtubers, I mean, compared to me, obviously, that's a lot. But, man, just insane that, yes, thousands and thousands of people, I'm sure millions have seen his videos, but the fact that thousands are subscribed, that's still quite a bit. And it is, and when I say quite a bit, that's a lot. But for YouTube and Plushtubers' sake, it's insane to me that he actually has less subscribers than a lot of other ones, when it's like, he was the OG, you know, guys, but, like, go subscribe to him. Absolute GOAT. Honestly. Okay, so actually, this next plushie, where I said how all of these, now most of these, like, after this, basically these next two in the GOAT section, which there is actually only 4 in this GOAT section, so I guess it really does make a Mount Rushmore of Plushtubers. This next one in the GOAT section actually isn't that old of a YouTuber. He started only a year before me in 2019, so he's been on YouTube for quite a while. But I think, sadly, he made, like, last April, he made, like, a video returning, but it was more of a prank than anything, which was a Bowser Jr. plays, like, an obby or something like that. But, like, I'm getting sidetracked. If you haven't seen his channel, go subscribe to it. And as I said, this guy only started a year before me, 2019. Yes, it's still been a while, same with me, but still, that's not that long of a time. However, I don't know. I feel like, I want to just point this out. I don't know if he's returning to YouTube or not, but my man really should, because he made some funny content, especially his later content. Like, it went from pretty funny to absolutely hilarious. Like, the videos would just get better and better. I say that about a lot of Plushtubers. Certain ones, it's like, no, or it will stay the same. But this man is so funny. It really is. So, the reason I make him to the GOAT section is, well, even though he's newer, I did watch all of his videos in shorts. And some of my personal favorites have been Luigi the Rapper. That is such a funny video, honestly. And he actually made original music for it, too, which, it was pretty decent, honestly. He's genuinely had some of the more creative ones. A lot of them were similar to other Plushtubers, but again, he made some really funny content, and in general had some unique plushes. He only had like, I think 2 plush collections. I'm not the one to talk about. I have 1 on my channel, and it was back in 2023. That's insane. But I'm actually making one for this year. I've said multiple times. And if you're new to the channel, I am going to make a 2026 plush collection of my Mario plush. But the only reason it hasn't come is there's quite a few more that I'm literally going to not be waiting too long till I get. And I know I've been saying this a long time, but I promise, if I don't get it before, like, it's like, if it's very close to 2027, and if I don't have them yet, I'll make a plush collection. Like, I need to make it. I know a lot of people already have, or at least even last month even may have, but I know that there's still a few other Plushtubers out there who are just making their 2026 collection. It's like, guys, it's not the end of the year. In fact, I guarantee I'm getting all these plushes, like, yeah, next Christmas is gonna be quite a while, so, or I should say New Year's, so I still have plenty of time. But yeah, Amazing Mario Bros. I got sidetracked about plush collections and all the other random stuff because, you know, it's my channel. If you've seen me before on my videos and content, you'll know who I am or what I'm like, what I should say. But Amazing Mario Bros. AMB, he's honestly amazing. Pun intended completely. I don't regret saying it. Okay, I kind of do regret saying it. But no, Amazing Mario Bros. Doesn't like lie about his name. He really does make amazing content. It's pretty funny. That's what makes him one of the GOATs. I think it's probably because he's really funny, honestly. It's like, I mean, I could say that about a lot of others. It's not that he has the best plush humor ever, it's not the funniest, but I'm just, honestly, the reason he's that high up is there's just also, like, his newer videos do feel newer, but then his older videos feel nostalgic, but then his newer videos get funnier. That's something about him I like. His older videos, although not as funny, they're nostalgic. His newer videos are more new, yes, but they're funny. And they're actually really funny, honestly. It's inspired me with so much because some of my funny ideas, in fact, Luigi tries KFC. If you haven't, go check it out. It's on my channel still. And I most likely won't delete it. It's a really funny video I made. But if you haven't, go check it out on my channel. This might sound weird because he's never really made a fast food well, he has, but not like one of KFC. So you may be like, how did that even inspire you? See, that's the thing. I get these ideas from Amazing Mario Bros. And it doesn't make sense because sometimes it makes sense. It's like, oh yeah, that's similar. But then other times it's not that similar. It's like, yes, it comes from my own head, but somehow I'm somewhat inspired by him. It's like a weird kind of way to put it, but it is. So go check him out. Go subscribe to him. He's an absolute legend, honestly. Okay, so this next one, I guarantee, like, everyone knows. Okay, I can't say for sure, but he is a pretty big Plushtubers. And he makes really high-quality content. Like, again, there's something always good about nostalgic feels, like BTW Mario Bros., even the newest ones, and other ones. But there's something also amazing about, like, content that really does feel, like, amazing, like, fresh, I guess. And Nintendo, even his older videos, they feel pretty good for when they came out. Like, they also, in a way, like, I feel like a lot of people's older videos feel nostalgic because they kind of are their older videos, but his do feel nostalgic, but also they feel super new at the same time. And he has some of the best editing and green screening I could possibly imagine. He has his own studio. Some Plushtubers do, but he has, like, a whole thing. I mean, this man has created some of the best Mario stories, which is funny. This was not intended, but now that I think of it, his not YouTube channel name, but his tag name, I guess, it's like, you know that, the best Mario stories is what his tagged, like, username is, I guess. Like, mine is Connor's Crazy Channel, something. I literally don't know why I can't even remember. That's like 1-8, something like that. But I don't, listen, just don't judge me. But go subscribe to Nintendo. I don't know if I mentioned that the next one was Nintendo. I feel like I have. I've been having a really long day at the fair. I've had it for hours. I was at the fair for hours. So if I've already said Nintendo, or if I haven't, just go subscribe to him. He has like it's like the cool thing is he actually has like Luigi, like how I have Toad React. He has like Luigi playing video games like Among Us and Strays, which Strays is a really good video game. Again, I get sidetracked with everything I think of. But Luigi Plays Video Games is, like, in my opinion, the best series, because it's really funny. I mean, it's literally him actually playing games, but it's, Luigi. It's pretty awesome. But I actually didn't come from his older Super Mario Plush videos. I came from his new Super Mario Plush, like, new Super Mario Plush, woohoo! The cool thing is, he uses he uses Sine plushes as well, but a majority of, I shouldn't say a majority. The plushes he tries to use, like his Koopa, Troopa, his Mario, his Luigi, they're all Goldie plushes, which the brand Goldie is a pretty old, well, not old. The plushes are older ones, but he likes using them. He makes a lot of cool custom ones, like really, like they look official. Like they look like official plushes that Nintendo would make, like in a limited edition, but he makes his own custom power-ups for his new Super Mario plush. I'm very behind on his videos, so that's bad. I'm really behind on his new Super Mario plush, but I see all his funny content and stuff, but I don't know how I'm that behind on new Super Mario plush, so that's on me, but I still say subscribe to him. He's still an absolute legend and still a GOAT, so I had to talk about him. And the last, but certainly not least, by far, definitely not the least, he's absolutely amazing. He definitely, him and Nintendo. So, Cute Mario Bros. Nowadays is something that I constantly rewatch or watch, like, because I haven't seen all the content, so I watch some of their content, and I also rewatch some of the older videos I kind of forgot about, but I also make sure to get notified every time on Nintendo, which, again, I'm pretty behind on their channel, as I just said in this little segment a second ago, but with Goomzilla, I just said the name, he's the GOAT. Honestly, he just... If anyone who did a plush ranking put Goomzilla low, they had no good childhood. They have no life. I'm sorry. Like, when I say that, I'm just joking, so don't take that seriously. I'm joking. But I honestly have no one who, even if you're not a PlushTuber or a fan of plush channels, like, almost anyone would love their channel. They have something so unique. And when I say this, here's the awesome thing. They use a lot of edits and stuff, like, a lot. And they feel so nostalgic. Like, it's amazing. And when I say a lot of edits, I don't mean, like, the same of Nintendo, where it's like, oh my gosh, like, cinematic stuff. But I mean, like, here's the craziest part. So they're from the UK, right? And, I don't know if this is really one of the reasons. I think a lot, because they use their voices actually in outtakes or bloopers. Which, by the way, I am working on my behind the scenes channel. But I just haven't got it up. I'm sorry. Just please. But yeah, I genuinely think so they live in the UK. I think this might be one of the reasons. So you know how they have accents in the UK. I don't know if that's really why they chose not to. I'm not sure really the real reason they chose to use this, but they edit in and completely use video game stuff. Like, I mean, Goomzilla sometimes will, like, use his actual voice. Well, it's technically him and his sister. So, technically, both of them. His sister will sometimes voice, like, a Toad or I shouldn't say Toad. I can't think. Toadette. And then, that's sometimes. And then, sometimes, her brother, Goomzilla, he will sometimes do the voice of Bowser if he wants to voice some lines. They film in their house, which is a big reason why I always film in my living room. Besides that, it's mainly because my living room is, like, my best filming spot, I guess. But there's something about them filming in their house and just adding, like, sticky notes or, like, they have custom props. Like, that's why a lot of my stuff is either custom or even if it's easy to use, I will use it. And the coolest part is they make a lot of plushes themselves, like a lot of customs. Even if they have certain plushes, they'll make a tutorial. So if you need some help using tutorials, go check out theirs. I believe their most recent one for tutorials was making I want to say Boo. Was it Boo? I can't remember. I believe it was. They've even made a tutorial for like a star, so it's pretty easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I've never sewn a star. I obviously have a superstar plush I got this year, but I'm saying if you want to just do something easy and more simple, you can go sew yourself a little star and go check out their tutorials. Go check out their main videos though. And I did come from like almost every single subscriber and person on their channel. I came from Bowser's Mushroom Factory, which they are an OG as well. They started YouTube back early days, which Cute Mario Bros is obviously the first plush channel, and they are the OG, but Goomzilla's up there with one of the OGs, and unlike with Cute Mario Bros, Goomzilla still to this day, with both him and his sister, again, it's also more of a hobby, like, they both enjoy doing the plush content. They like making funny stories and Mario stuff. But again, they're older now, so they do, I believe, have actual jobs. But they do this as a hobby. But they really do put a lot of effort in. And they have waited a few months when they make videos, even tutorials, which makes sense. It takes a while. But man, him and his sister, I know, enjoy it a lot. It's freaking awesome content, honestly. Genuinely though, Goomzilla is an absolute goat, an absolute legend, and genuinely, like, I came from Bowser's Mushroom Factory, but they do so many cool things. I think they started back in, like, I want to say 2010. So yeah, 2009, 2010. That sounds about right. And they make a lot of cool custom plushes, like Goombas, as I said, the stars. Go check out the Quest series, like Mario's Quest, Peach's Quest, Luigi's Quest. They're all awesome. And so yeah, they're just awesome. Okay, so I actually took a sec to look at all the footage. I don't know. I did not expect this to take this long to get by, so I should probably hurry up because my editing software it's not that, I have a really good gallery, so it takes a lot of space, but I need to hurry this, and also, this is gonna probably take a long freaking time to edit, but let's move on to the needs improvement. That would be me. I'm not gonna go fully in depth, one, just because I realized how long it was, two, my channel, I genuinely think, has been doing really awesome thanks to you amazing people out there. But I do think I need improvement. I need better editing skills and better things. But, you know, I think I need improvement, I'll be honest. And I'm not saying, oh, because it's myself. Of course, I'm going to diss on myself. I do think I have really good content sometimes, but I think I need improvement. To end this off, let's go to kinda bad. Okay, as I said at the beginning of this video, don't take all of this so seriously. I'm just saying what I genuinely think needs improvement. So I would put this in the needs improvement, but I say kinda bad is because there's a lot of background noise. The edits are here and there, and their first ever videos were really laggy. That would be Funny Mario plushies. I am subscribed to them, and you might be like, why? Well, I believe they can get somewhere, but they just need some help with editing and less background noise. So if you haven't, go subscribe to them. I mean, I understand that they don't have necessarily the best content, but I believe they can really improve over time. And I don't want to say it's bad, like, oh, it's bad. I don't think anyone's bad at YouTubing. YouTube is the most random platform there is, but I will say improvement can be made. It is kind of bad, but improvement can be made. Again, when I say kind of bad, I don't mean bad. Like, I'm not saying it's absolutely awful. Because if I put someone at the bottom of the list, if I really don't like someone, I would not put them on the list at all. Trust me. But if I actually really enjoy something, I will put it on the list. And if you're at the bottom of the list, don't take that so seriously. I promise that you can definitely get better. So if no one's heard of Funny Mario plushies, it's probably because he only has like 20, 21 subscribers, I guess, including me. And that's really low. So I told you, some of them have started, or they have started a while ago, but they just don't have a lot of them. I came from, like, one of their videos, but I didn't watch it all the way. I watched some of their older videos. And I've seen all their shorts. I mean, some of them are random, but yeah, so go check them out. Again, don't take this ranking so seriously, but, I love y'all, and thanks for checking out my channel and subscribing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is part 1. If you want me to make another part, I will, but let's just hope it ends long. So, see ya! Bye!